Welcome everybody to another episode of Lifestyle After Five, the Futurism Edition. I'm your futurism explorer, your front row seat to the bleeding edge of tomorrow. I'm Ali, the tech dreamer, space junk, and proud digital futurist. And with me, my man who predicts tomorrow before it hit the headlines, the one and only Lord Shu.
What's
What's going
good,
on, Lord
fam?
Shu?
Chilling, man. Chilling. So, welcome back, everybody watching. If y'all into quantum leaps, AI that upgrades your body, or space missions that feel like sci-fi come to life, you're in the right timeline. Let's crack open this week's Tech Time capsule.
We're gonna get started with that quantum supremacy. It's here. It's been here. We've talked a lot about it
Yep.
previously in the past with a lot of different articles. So let's get quantum. IBM just flexed its plans to launch a 4,000 plus qubit supercomputer. That's like strapping a rocket engine to your calculator and calling it AI's big brother. Wow, that's
Yo.
that's very powerful.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how much, but it seems like every month they're getting bigger and bigger with quantum computing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
It's like
definitely a
just
lot
when
of
we
money
think we
behind
have
it.
hit, like, yeah, I mean, that's when you think, well, it can't get any bigger. Wow, we already got the mother load. And a lot of the stuff ain't even in everyday people's hands yet. And it's
Yeah.
still growing and getting bigger.
Well, I know that they're working it out with like different colleges and getting deeper into trying to get students more involved in quantum computing as well. So I could just only imagine that um, corporations will get involved. Matter of fact, the squad is deep. So Amazon, Microsoft, and Nvidia all in the ring, and Nvidia's quantum chips as well is the chef's kiss. I mean, hybrid tech that connects classical computing with quantum acceleration. We're talking sci-fi level data crunching, real fast, real dangerous. And this is, corporations, college students working together, building these, basically working together to push um, quantum computing forward, but also making it, like you said, more for the everyday person. Because say somebody goes to Amazon and like we always talk about on this channel, 2030, by then people will be getting on Amazon, and quantum computing will be behind their shopping experience.
But the thing is, and like the big elephant in the room is the
Hmm.
security because
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
fast. They're saying that it could rip through our encryption like paper. It's like if we don't lock down post
Yeah.
cryptography, yeah, if we can't decrypt, what was the word?
Oh, cryptography. Yeah,
Cryptography, yeah, of it. They're saying all your texts, your bank history, your search history, all that's
pretty much
toast.
fried. Yeah, it's time to quantum proof your life though, y'all. And if you're in cybersecurity, y'all better be learning QKD like your job depends on it, because it actually will. Um, I've been I've been seeing that with cybersecurity. It's probably like the number one job for anybody who's watching now that's thinking about making a career change, or already dealing with like programming, computer engineering, or any of that, technology. Yeah, quantum computing and cybersecurity, if you anything in that field, obviously AI too is gonna.
Oh, ain't no obviously
Yeah,
AI is the thing. You must
yeah,
have AI.
yeah. Like we talked about in previous episodes, some of our watchers might be in China, but if not, they already ahead of the game. They're teaching their children about AI in school. So it just goes to show that now y'all gotta play catch up. If you already like in your career, or you just graduated from college, or you in your last year, you know,
You better know
reevaluate some
AI.
things. Yeah.
So on to our next segment. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. The space tourism drama.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure if you've been on social media, everybody's been talking about the Blue Origin celebrity rocket. I went to see Godfrey, the comedian, Friday, and even he was making jokes about it.
yeah,
What do you think? Did Gail King, and for those that don't know, you obviously hadn't been up on tech, but Blue Origin launched an all-female space joyride with Gail King, Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, and it made headline and raised eyebrows. I mean, they came
yeah,
back, hair all nice, and this big fiasco. they didn't even have helmets on from what I
Right.
seen. Nice recliner chairs and everything.
Yeah, I
What do you
just
think?
I think it's funny. I always talk about how most of the time anybody that talks about going to space, most more than likely they're probably doing a low orbit, you know, just traveling in low orbit. But I mean, people did go off. Olivia Munn and Olivia Wilde weren't having it, and now the FAA is side eyeing Blue Origin because apparently none of these celebs technically qualify as astronauts. So there's that too. I mean, you could
What is
go
it?
on about just the simple fact that these some of these people talk about environmental friendliness and caring about the planet, and then they do some BS like this. So yeah, people obviously gonna be looking at them crazy.
But did it really, that's the thing for those listeners to decide, did
Hmm.
it really happen? I've seen the
Exactly.
memes where they open
Exactly.
the door, and I don't know if this is a real video or not, but I've seen this video supposedly. I didn't check the source, but I've seen it where as they had landed, the door opened, then they shut the door real quick. Then next thing you know, somebody comes in with this handle thing trying to open the
Yeah.
door.
Exactly.
And that's one of the things that Godfrey pointed out. You got astronauts that go to school for years and work their ass off. And here it is, you coming in there and,
Yeah. Just
hair
playing.
hair is, a little frazzled, if that.
If that.
Like I said, the real issue is public trust.
Yep.
Space just can't be, a billionaire's flex. It serves the people and it drives innovation in real missions.
Yeah. Or at least
Well, it's supposed to.
them do science while vibing in zero G. Come on now, like give them a microscope. it's supposed to be. It is supposed to serve the people, but that's the thing. Like when you start letting, I always think about the private sector, public sector, and how when you're dealing with the government is they're gonna do it like that. They're gonna find people who going up there, and they trying to leave the atmosphere. But when you got billionaires who have all this money, and for them it's just like a sideshow. It's like them saying, "Oh, I did it first." Like they all sound like
Yeah.
Ray J. They just want to be the first one to say it. Like, "Oh yeah,
You mean
we
like
we sent
Soldier
some
Boy?
randoms up." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or
Soldier
even
Boy.
worse, Soldier Boy. Yeah, everybody want to be Soldier Boy right now when it comes to the space race. I mean, even well, I ain't gonna say Elon because he sent people up, but he's legit trying to get off of Earth. He's not just like Richard Branson, just sending people up to space, for joyrides and shit. So,
I don't hear much about Virgin in that anymore. He was really the first person that I
yep.
had heard of coming up with that ideal, and I just kind of have faded. Maybe we need to do some research on that.
Don't you know that's what we do, man?
Exactly.
You know how we
I need
come.
answers.
Exactly.
So for those that are having skin problems, which it's a lot of us,
Yeah.
they are biohacking beauty in its new wave, AI-driven DNA skincare hormone tracker
Yeah.
supplements that mix with your metabolism.
So we getting like cream updates, like facial cream updates to your iPhone. Now they add in stem cells, mRNA, and nanotech wearables. You're not aging, you just upgrading at this point. And you just get your phone now and be like, bloop, and it scan your face, and then boom,
So
your
you can
cream is on the
upgrade.
way.
So now you're gonna get face down. Nobody's got to be ugly in this world no more. Welcome
Yeah,
to biotech personalization, the 2.0 version of you. Like, oh, you didn't like the way I looked before? Oh, wait
yeah.
till I get my
Wait till I
upgrade,
get
my
my cream
download.
upgrade. My cream on the way, bro.
This reminds me of the episode of Black Mirror. I don't know if you've seen it, where basically Tracy Ellis Ross, she did a good job.
Yeah,
Man's wife, she had some type of brain problem and she was gonna die, wasn't gonna have memory. So Tracy Ellis Ross kind of comes to him and she's like, we got a surgery, we got new technology where we can download and scan her brain and we
trippy.
can send feeds to her brain. And so basically almost like cloud computing.
Yeah,
So she was telling the guy, you can afford it. Oh, it's free. The surgery's free. You just got a small subscription every month. And so they have the surgery and she's is fine. She's back to normal. But then all of a sudden she's regurgitating ads as she talking. Like you may say something like uh, futurism, and she may say, hey, check out the After Five podcast, www.aliafter5.com, and catch us on Facebook,
right.
at Ali After Five. And don't forget to like and subscribe while she's in the conversation. Like the way
Yep.
I did that plug.
Yeah, yeah.
And but she had to pay for another. So to not get ads, the subscription went up. So he's like, we can barely afford this. We trying to pay $300 a month, and then she's like, oh, but our premium plan, and she could only had a radius, so she had to subscribe to another plan to be able to go countrywide. It was almost like sales, sir, and they just
Yeah,
kept raising the price with these subscription stuff.
that
Finally
shit
they
sounds
they almost
terrible,
put.
man.
You get a chance, check that episode out.
Yeah, for
I can see
sure.
that's what we're going with medicine, where everything basically
Yeah,
face gonna be, subscription wise.
yeah, that and just when people like when it becomes more common to get like upgrades, like body upgrades, like chips in your brain type stuff. When that becomes regular, yeah, people gonna be mid conversation and saying ads and shit, man. That's gonna be
Yeah,
wild.
it is scary.
So let's get into this segment, this next segment. So we got space missions and orbital flex. So meanwhile, in real deal space, Soyuz MS-26 just brought astronauts home. Respect to them, they made it home safely. But the headline: SpaceX's Frame 2 mission hit a polar orbit with a private crew. That sounds crazy.
Well, that's orbital special.
Yeah,
It lets us scan the entire Earth and pole to pole. That's a big deal, and it deals with climate data. Got to have that. Satellite
yeah,
launches
exactly.
and future Mars trajectory testing. They study trying to get to Mars, but we still haven't mastered Earth or the Moon.
Or the moon, yeah, and that's still in our orbit. So yeah, I mean, that somehow they managing to go get resources from Mars, which is crazy. But they can't land. They can land other stuff. Why not land stuff on the moon? So the science, radiation studies, polar weather mapping, Earth imaging. These aren't tourists. They're trailblazers. Essentially, they're going out and they're doing the things that people have been wanting to do for years. And now that Elon really just put his whole life on the line for this, people are starting to do this pretty regularly now. I've been seeing a lot of people going to the polls to trying to figure out about the ice wall and seeing if we got more lands beyond the ice wall. So sure we'll be hearing more about that soon.
And from all my stargazers, we in Skywatch mode.
Yep.
We got lots for you this week coming up. Starting today. What is it? The ETA Aquatorus colliding in the skies. You'll catch up to 20 meteors per hour if you hit the dark skies between April 21st and April 22nd. So you got today and tomorrow, go out there and count them off. Every hour, you should see at least 20 meteors shooting through the sky.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. Haley's Commons kids are zooming through the sky, y'all. Don't sleep. Get your cameras, your telescopes, and your night vision dreams on. You know how it go down. This don't happen every day, so
Also, prep for Jupiter. And the Pallades alignment is like the sky is putting on a finale just for us.
yeah, kinda, yeah. That's actually a perfect end to the great tourist month of April. I know we got y'all May tourists, but April tourists run this right now.
It's a smiley face in the sky.
Yeah, you feel me? Right at the end for the month. Like, good job, y'all.
Well, that's a wrap for this wild week. Except for check us out again coming Thursday with another episode. If you enjoy what we do, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell a friend. I challenge you. 5 people right now. If you're watching this, hit that little button to say like. It don't cost you anything.
Hmm.
Subscribe. You can
Yeah,
even share if you want to. But let's just first things first. Let's just like and subscribe. I mean, I'm a futurist. I feel we might get about 20 subscribers just this week.
yep.
Those are that are watching this.
Yeah, y'all staying plugged into the
We
real
keep you up
news
with
from
all the
real
quantum
dudes.
breakthroughs and
Hmm.
biotech transformation, celebrity space drama, and cosmic shows. It's a beautiful future.
You feel me? It's a beautiful future for sure, man. Y'all know what it do too. Join our Discord channel where you can get all of the exclusive information directly from us in there. Me and Ali stay in Discord along with 35 other entrepreneurs that are trying to change the world through their businesses. So y'all get in there with us if y'all want to get into these types of conversations, brainstorm and talk about the future.
Until next time, stay curious, stay fearless, and always stay future ready. This is Futurism Episode Explorer of Lifestyle After 5, signing off.
Peace out, family.